Welcome back to the Mountain Morning Show. You are watching Park City Television live in studio. And our own Joe Davis, we missed him for a couple days the other week, but he was in Los Angeles at a very special event.
That's
that
right.
Now we get to have the inside track. He shares with all of you.
Yeah, we've been covering this for about 3-4 years now. Writers of the Future. It is a terrific contest that gives writers and illustrators their first chance to become published and to do it professionally. And frankly, what's really exciting about it is last 2 years, it's been a New York Times bestseller, which means that they come out of the gate, their very first publishing experience, they're a New York Times best-selling author.
That's a great way to start your resume right there.
Exactly, and that's what this is all about. It's the legacy of L. Ron Hubbard who put this together.
Okay.
And it is an opportunity to really establish a new writer or a new illustrator. Well, I got a chance to go to Hollywood and meet some of them as they prepared for Volume 33, which has just been released. And by the way, they're looking to be a New York Times bestseller again.
I bet they are.
And it looks like they will make that. But of course, this is available in your local bookstore as well as online.
You were able to interview some of the writers and the illustrators at the event.
Exactly. And I got to interview, and these are just the quick interviews that we did there. We'll have some sit-down interviews that are a little more, a little more quiet, and a little more staid, a little more professional. But I thought it was fun to kind of catch people's emotions, right?
Yeah.
And this first one, Jake Marley. He won the whole thing because they pick each quarter several writers and several illustrators that are going to be included, and then at the end of the year they pick one winner of a golden pen or golden brush.
Okay.
He's the winner of the golden pen, Jacob Marley, and I'm telling you, Jake is one of my favorite people because this guy is just happiness personified. Are you ready?
Oh, that's so nice.
Yeah, check out Jacob Marley.
I'm here with the gold pen winner of Writers of the Future, Jake Marley. Jake, talk about tonight, your emotions.
I'm so excited! I think I was crying, but I'm not sure, but I had a good time because it's still going, but very, very, very happy.
Everyone cried because your daughter cried, and we all saw her on screen. That had to touch you.
I love my kid, and she knows how important this is to me and how important this event is, and it's the longest I've ever been from her, ever, but it's amazing. It's an amazing workshop.
Yeah. And you're a winner.
I'm a winner!
Finally! It's so terrific to see this. And no one could want it for anyone more than we want it for you because you're a special guy. Seriously, we've had so much fun with you.
Thank you.
This experience, we put it in 2 words.
Unforgettably awesome.
There you go. Well, right here from Writers of the Future Awards, Jake Marley, the winner.
Woo!
Just
He's
the greatest guy.
I love it.
We met him in the lobby the first night we were there, and we just became friends with him immediately because he's just so nice. And he's entered in the last 3 years each time and hasn't managed it. In fact, he's tried to publish lots of times. And that's the truth of most of these authors, and certainly a lot of the illustrators too. Trying to get published is the hard part, right?
Of course.
And it takes some of them 25, 50, 100 submissions. And not a chance.
Right.
And then finally they win something like this, a contest, they get their one opportunity, and everything changes. And of course,
what is the genre of all
so
of
this
these?
is both science fiction and fantasy.
Okay.
And we'll have one of the authors, local ones. We always have a local winner from Utah, it seems, every year because we have great authors here in Utah. Dustin Steinecker, he was on the program before he went to the event. We'll have him back in the program. That time he couldn't talk about his story. This time we'll be able to.
Yes.
So he'll be here, I believe, on Thursday to talk about that. So we're looking forward to spending some time with him. But let's take a look at some illustrators because we've got a couple of great illustrators. This one, well, actually, first, before we do that, the after party for that event. Yeah,
Before we do the actual artists, let's go to the after party.
Well, we happened to catch the illustrators in the car on the way to the airport.
Okay.
So here's Joni, who is Joni Lebecki kind of is one of the people who puts this all together. She's the one that handles all the authors and all the illustrators, kind of make sure that they get where they need to go and that everything goes off. She's kind of the producer, a lot like our Christine.
Okay.
This is their Christine.
She does everything then.
Yeah. So check it out. Here's Joni Lebecki.
It's the Writers of the Future after party. We're here with Joni, and we're having a good time.
We are.
This is great.
This is where all the winners illustrators get together. You know, they've actually been, what's the word for it? Bonding. They've been bonding all week, but this is like, it's a little different after the show.
Well, it was a great party, and you know, everything from the release of the book and all of the opportunities to sign and finding out who won, and you had everything from the illustrator to the writers, the incredible instructors,
Yep.
You know, an opportunity to learn this week. It's been an incredible time.
I agree.
Yeah.
And for me, it's real special because these people will be each other's throughout the years. They will support each other, and they will help each other get jobs. And hey, I just met this editor. Oh, I met this guy over here. Blah blah. They will do that.
They bonded this week.
They bonded.
That's
So,
it.
That's it.
No one.
So a terrific after party there with Joni Lebecki.
That
But
looks
looking
fun.
back at the event itself, which this award show is every bit as cool as like going to a Grammy or Emmy or Academy Awards. They really make it a big
A special event.
special event with fire dancers this
I was
year.
gonna say, that was like a Vegas
acrobats,
show. That was
a
quite
giant dragon. Yeah.
I won't go to a party unless there's a giant dragon.
Yeah, it's really amazing. So we're going to take a look at one of the illustrators. We're in the vehicle on the way to the airport. I get a chance to spend some time with these guys, and I got to tell you, this year the art is what blew me away.
All
I
right.
wanted to spend some time with the illustrators, so every minute I got with them, I did, and this includes in the vehicle on the way to the airport. Here's Anthony, one of my favorites.
We're literally seconds away from getting on a plane to go home, and we're hanging out with Anthony Moravian in the vehicle. Last moments, it's my last chance to tell you how much I enjoyed seeing your art. It is spectacular. How do you best describe what you do?
I would best describe what I do as fantasy art inspired by classical Renaissance paintings.
Ooh, I like it. Who's your favorite Renaissance painter?
I would say probably Raphael.
Oh, my favorite too, the School of Athens.
Yes,
That's my very favorite.
One of my favorite paintings.
Wow. All right, well, we sure enjoyed getting to meet you. Did you have a great time at Writers and Illustrators of the Future?
Yeah, it was really fantastic meeting other creatives. It was.
That's Anthony
talented.
Moravian, and you see his art is spectacular. He's a little quiet, this guy. He's understated.
He's a quiet
but he's
artist.
a tremendous
I'm
painter.
sorry, watching that, I felt like I was doing like a James Corden carpool karaoke. I was
Kind of what it feels like, right?
I was waiting for you to
yeah, I
burst
got
into
another
song
one.
about something.
Same thing.
All right, let's see it.
This is David Furnal. He's also just a tremendous artist. I love his kind of caricature, kind of the colors and everything. This kind of makes me feel like Disney, which turns out to inspired him.
Just when you thought Writers and Illustrators of the Future was over, no, we can't let it go. We're literally moments away from an airplane flight home, and we're in the car, and I'm joined by David Furnal. I couldn't be happier than being in the same car as you, my friend.
Likewise.
I love your art, the color, the texture, it's just beautiful.
Thanks.
Beautiful work. Describe it in your words.
I'm really just heavily inspired by a lot of old school animation from Chuck Jones and people like Maurice Noble, and especially a lot of Disney animation, both old and new. So.
Well, I love the curves of your, the features of your characters. There's the colors are, it's just so intense. Just a wonderful job that you've done here. You've had a great time.
Yeah, it's been an amazing experience, and it's just been priceless, honestly.
Yeah, we've had a great time for sure. At Writers and Illustrators of the Future, you can find their work in Volume 33. It's the 33rd year.
All
That's some
right,
beautiful
so there you
art.
go. 33 years of Writers of the Future. We've got this book that is signed by literally everybody that is involved. So they pair up these illustrators and these writers to actually illustrate each of their stories individually, which they're all here at the back of the book. And just some of the artwork is just, I mean, it's spectacular, as
really
you saw.
cool.
So
Especially if you're into futuristic and fantasy art.
you
This is
can't beat
cool.
it. Yeah. So this book could be yours. I'm giving this one away, and this has
Oh.
it's signed by everybody. So it's going to be a real great keepsake for somebody who really loves science fiction or fantasy.
Fantastic.
So stay tuned this week as we have one of the authors here in studio, and we'll have some other interviews. We'll give away. I'm probably going to give away a couple of these. So stay tuned.
Sweet, Joe.
All right.
Well, I'm glad you had fun at your event. Thanks
was
for
way
bringing
fun.
it back to share with us.
All right.